Jai Shishi Guru Garangandhar Giridhari Shishi Radha Vinod Bihari Ju Ki Jai Shri Govinda Gopinath Madan Mohan Ju Ki Jai Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnu Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj Srila Gurudev Ki Jai Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnu Shuttara Shutta Shishmar Bhakti Vedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnu Shuttara Shutta Shishmar Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnu Shuttara Shutta Shishmar Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Ki Jai Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnu Shuttara Shutta Shishmar. So I spaced out. Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnu Shuttara Shutta Shishmar Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnu Shuttara Shutta Shishmar Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Ki Jai Nitya Lila Pravishta Maha Bhagavat Srila Gaurkishoras Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai Nitya Lila Pravishta Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai Nitya Lila Pravishta Vaishnav Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai Shri Rūpānuga-BHAJANA Guru Varga Ki Jai Shri Rupa Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Das Raghunath Sharda Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai Shri Sarup Damodar Rai Ramanandari Shri Gaur Parshada Vrinda Ki Jai Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur Ki Jai Prem Se Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Shri Kshetra Mandala Gaura Mandala Vraja Mandala Mathura Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai Sarva Abhishta Pradata Giriraj Maharaj Ki Jai Shri Radha Kunda Shama Kunda Ki Jai Shri Yamuna Devi Ganga Devi Ki Jai Shri Tulsi Maharani Vrinda Devi Ki Jai Shri Bhakti Devi Ki Jai Shri Purnamasi Yogamaya Ki Jai Shri Gopeshwar Mahadev Ki Jai Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai Jai Nitya Pravishtam Vishnupada Shuttara Shutta Shishmad Śrīla Bhakti Jīvana Janārdana Gosvāmī Mahārāja Ki Jai
Jai Ho.
Jai Ho Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai Samagata Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Śrīnitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Dandavat Pranams. So tomorrow is the appearance day of Śrīla Bhakti Jīvana Janārdana Gosvāmī Mahārāja. And so I thought to read this little booklet from, of his, and we'll read half of it, today, the first half today, and the second half we'll read tomorrow on his appearance day. So this is kind of preparing us to honor this special day. 1 second, just checking. All right. Oh, shoot. Oops, whatever. Haribo, Ganga Mataji, and Raseshwari Mataji, Haribo, and whoever else that there is watching there, and Kishore Krishna Prabhu, pranams. All right, so I'm going to share my screen and we will begin. 1 second. Oh, and if this book is available in PDF format and also ebook format. If anybody wants to get this, just let me know. I can send you the link. All right, wait, let's make this bigger. Wait a second. How come it's not giving me an option to make it larger? That's so weird. Maybe we should open up the PDF then, because this is not letting me make it large. It said this isn't supposed to be an EPUB. Anyhow, let me just look at my files. Okay. open with preview. Actually, no, let's open it just to make it, I like dark version. So open up with this PDF expert. Okay, let's try with this PDF expert. And view, which theme? Night. We'll do the night theme after. Yeah, no, let's do it now. View, theme, night. Okay, so Śrīla Bhakti Jīvana Janārdana Gosvāmī's RūPāNUGA-BHAJANA. This is translated by Śrīmad Bhakti Viṣṇu Mahārāja. Dedicated to Nityalila Pravishta Om Viṣṇupād Ashutara Shri Śrīmad Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Gosvāmī Mahārāja and Nityalila Pravishta Om Viṣṇupād Ashutara Shri Śrīmad Bhakti Jīvana Janārdana Gosvāmī Mahārāja. Translation by Śrīmad Bhakti Viṣṇu Mahārāja. This was published last year. Okay, so the content, today we're going to be reading, we'll read the preface and introduction, and then we're going to go through these 3 chapters. The teachings of the Gauḍīya SAMPRADÂYA, the service to ŚrīMATī Radharani, and the process of RūPāNUGA-BHAJANA. That's what we're reading today, and tomorrow we will read the worship of the divine couple, the longing of our acharyas, and the glorious life of Śrīla Bhakti Jīvana Janārdana Gosvāmī Mahārāja. Okay. Make this full screen. In 1986, I was in the presence of my Diksha Guru, Nityalila Pravishta Om Viṣṇupād Ashutara Śrīla Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Gosvāmī Mahārāja, my sannyas guru, Nityalila Pravishta Om Viṣṇupād Ashutara Śrīla Bhakti Jīvana Janārdana Gosvāmī Mahārāja, and my shiksha guru, Nityalila Pravishta Nityananda Das Brahmachari. All 3 of these distinguished Vaishnavas were direct disciples of Nityalila Pravishta Om Viṣṇupād Ashutara Śrīla Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. I was with them at Sri Gauḍīya Math, Subhaspalli, Kharagpur in West Bengal. We were sitting together after breakfast that morning, engaged in a deep spiritual discussion. The topic turned to Raganuga Vaishnavism, and in particular, the most elevated topic of RūPāNUGA Vaishnavism. It was a rare opportunity to hear such an esoteric discussion regarding the highest truths of Gauḍīya Vaishnavism from the mouth of such exalted devotees of the Lord. It is rarer still that such an important topic is rendered to the written word. But this is exactly what happened. Directly after the meeting of these great souls, Śrīla Bhakti Jīvana Janārdana Gosvāmī Mahārāja felt inspired to write down the essence of all that was said that morning. The original text was published by Nityananda Das Brahmachari, just as Śrīla Bhakti Jīvana Janārdana Gosvāmī Mahārāja had recorded it. This book is an English translation from the original Oriya text. I have also added a short life history of His Divine Grace, Śrīla Bhakti Jīvana Janārdana Gosvāmī Mahārāja, at the end. It is my hope to benefit all the readers who feel encouraged to dive deeply into the truths found in these pages. By doing so, each devotee will directly nourish his or her own understanding and good fortune. Qualified devotees throughout the Gauḍīya diaspora. Anyways, what does that mean? Means the dispersion or spread of a people from their original homeland. Okay, so qualified devotees throughout the Gauḍīya diaspora will find a wealth of confidential knowledge and inspiration from this presentation. Bhakti Vichar Viṣṇu Mahārāja, the present Acharya of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mission. Oh, sorry. Let me fix just so we can see the pictures. I'll make it not dark mode. Oops. You could also do sepia. Sepia is nice. Okay, so there's Śrīla Bhakti Jīvana Janārdana Gosvāmī Mahārāja. Finally found another picture of him. And then Śrīla Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Gosvāmī Mahārāja. Śrīla Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada. All right. Oops. Introduction. At the beginning of his book, Śrīla Bhakti, I'm just curious who wrote the introduction. I think this is also Bhakti Vichar Viṣṇu Mahārāja. Okay. At the beginning of this book, Śrīla Bhakti Jīvana Janārdana Gosvāmī Mahārāja prays to his Gurudev as follows. Nama Om Viṣṇu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Śrīmate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati iti namine. I offer my respectful obeisances unto His Divine Grace, Śrīla Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, who is very dear to Lord Krishna, having taken shelter at his lotus feet. Shri Varshabhanavi Devi Tai Tai Kripabdhaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Dayine Prabhave Namaha. I offer my respectful obeisances to Srila Varshabhanavi Daita Das, another name of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, who is favored by Śrīmati Radharani, and who is the ocean of transcendental mercy and the deliverer of the science of Krishna. Madhuryo Jala Premadhya Śrīrūpānuga-Bhaktida Śrī Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you, the personified energy of Sri Chaitanya's mercy, who delivers devotional service which is enriched with the conjugal love of Radha and Krishna, coming exactly in the line of revelation of Srila Rupa Goswami. Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtai Dinatarine Rūpānuga Virudapa Siddhanta Dvanta Harine. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you, who are the personified teachings of Lord Chaitanya. You are the deliverer of the fallen souls. You do not tolerate any statement which is against the teachings of devotional service enunciated by Srila Rupa Goswami. His Divine Grace, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, blessed this world with knowledge of our relationship with the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna. Without having established a relationship with Sri Krishna, no one can be happy in this world. By the mercy of the Vaishnavas, first one establishes a relationship with Guru. Then, by the mercy of one's Guru, one can establish a relationship with Lord Krishna. Without achieving this spiritual connection, the conditioned soul continues to form many relationships with other conditioned living entities. These temporary connections, though often well-intentioned, invariably lead to multiple forms of suffering. Such distress can come from our relationships with family members, friends, neighbors, the larger communities of which we are a member, society in general, or from our country of birth. Still, people tend to place great value on what are actually temporary relationships, such as father and son, husband and wife, and fellow countrymen, etc. But these connections never give anyone any lasting benefit. Even though the residents of the whole universe belong to one family, still we see that families quarrel among themselves. For instance, if someone goes to another country and starts a business and earns some wealth and builds a nice house, instead of being happy for that person's success, their own family members often become envious and spiteful. If such a person returns to their original home, they might find that their family has become so jealous and mean-spirited as to not even welcome them back. One's relationships with both family and country are neither permanent nor stable. Since each living entity's primary relationship is with their creator, Lord Krishna, trying to form lasting material relationships only causes people to run here and there as they vainly search for that missing connection. An actual incident that clearly demonstrates this principle was reported in an Indian newspaper. There was a young boy named Gopal Gupta living in Delhi. When he was 4 years old, he told his family that he was a Brahmin and could no longer eat his meals. He could no longer eat his meals with them on account of their being born in a lower caste. Okay, this little 4-year-old boy is saying, "Nope, sorry, mom, dad, family, can't eat with you because you're of a lower caste." Upon hearing this, his parents were shocked. They asked their son where he had gotten such an idea. Gopal shared some of his past life recollections with them. He gave them so many credible-sounding details from his alleged previous incarnation and did so with so much conviction that his parents believed him. He claims that he had worked at a business called the Sukha Sanchari in Mathura. Since there was no way a little boy could know the name of an establishment so far away, his family took the boy to Mathura and discovered that there was, in fact, a company there named Sukha Sanchari. While on the trip, they met the proprietor of the business, explained the reason for their visit, and learned that the owner's second son had died. They learned that the owner's second son had died of a gunshot wound for some 4+ years before. After welcoming the little boy's family and hearing from them of his seemingly outrageous claims, arrangements were made for Gopal's previous wife and sister-in-law to meet with Gopal. Upon introductions, Gopal paid his proper respects to the woman who had been the sister-in-law of the man Gopal. I'm having a hard time reading. He paid his proper respects to his sister-in-law of the man Gopal claimed to have been in his former life. He spoke quite cordially with her, but he completely refrained from talking to the woman who would have been his widow. The family returned to Delhi after the meeting. One day, Gopal's mother asked her son why he had showed so much respect to his former sister-in-law while rudely ignoring his former wife. Gopal answered that he had no interest in speaking to her because he had committed suicide by shooting himself on account of her infidelity. This story perfectly demonstrates how shallow our material relationships actually are. People have an inherent desire to form lasting and reliable connections with others. The problem is that most people do not realize that the relationship we are truly longing for is with Lord Krishna. Śrīla Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada explained to us that this eternal relationship with Krishna is what we actually desire. The soul's pure relationship with Krishna is eternal, and any other relationship of this world is temporary. Śrīla Bhakti Siddhanta further defines relationship, sambandha, as meaning the bond or connection that brings two living entities together. People tend to think that their bodies are the most important aspect of their existence. But a material body is simply a product of Krishna's external energy. Without the presence of the spirit soul, which is Krishna's marginal spiritual energy, a body is nothing more than a lifeless lump of matter. Krishna has innumerable names. Hrishikesh is one name, which means that he is the master of all senses. This includes the senses of human beings and every other living entity in creation. Another name for Krishna is Madan Mohan, which means he who is so attractive that he bewilders even Cupid. We can see from the history of human affairs that Cupid can bewilder anyone. No living entity can escape from being perturbed by the effects of Cupid. This includes exalted personalities such as Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva. Lord Krishna is so attractive and appealing that he entices and bewilders even Madan, who is Cupid himself. Knowing these things, we can deduce that we must also be attracted to Krishna and have an eternal connection with him. This relationship is what Śrīla Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada came to this world to preach. I'm actually not so clear if this introduction was Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, like if this was written by Bhakti Jīvana Janārdana Gosvāmī Mahārāja or Bhakti Vicāra Viṣṇu Mahārāja. Anyways, I'm guessing it's Bhakti Jīvana Janārdana Mahārāja, but I don't know. Okay. The teachings of the Gauḍīya Sampradāya. Before Śrīla Prabhupada's divine appearance, many acharyas were already teaching about bhakti and other related spiritual practices. Out of all these acharyas, it was Śrīla Prabhupada who put special emphasis on the process of RūPāNUGA. Previous acharyas had come to this world and preached widely about how to worship the Supreme Lord according to time and circumstance. Among the many Vaishnava lines, prevalent worshipable deities include Nrsimhadev, Vaman, Lord Ram, Vasudev, Lakshmi, Narayan, and Radha Krishna. Okay, Kishore is saying, yeah, it must be Śrīla Bhakti Jīvana Janārdana Gosvāmī because it begins with Śrīla Saraswati Thakur's Pranam mantra. Okay. From among the four Vaishnava Sampradayas, Sri Varsha Bhanavi Daita Das, Śrīla Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, is responsible for propagating the speciality of Gaudiya Vaishnavism throughout the world. In the history of Vaishnavism, only Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught the worship of Shri Shri Radha Krishna by the chanting of the holy names of the Lord with an emotional outpouring of Vraj Prem Ras. By this process, especially suitable for Kali Yuga, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu distributed the sweet, loving mood of service to Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan. The nectarian service of Shri Shri Radha Krishna has been received in the disciplic chain of gurus, followers of Srila Rupa Goswami. Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami, Ramananda Rai, Shiki Mahiti, and other intimate associates of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu also extensively explained the science of Krishna Bhakti to Rupa Goswami. This exchange is recorded in Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami's Chaitanya Charitamrita. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu further instructed Rupa Goswami to write literature to explain the science of Krishna Bhakti. Rupa Goswami therefore wrote voluminously, producing valuable books such as Sri Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Sri Ujjvala Nilamani, Sri Vidagdha Madhav Natak, Sri Lalita Madhav Natak, Sri Dan Keli Komudi, Sri Chatu Pushpanjali, Sri Govinda Virudhavali, and many stutis, prayers, and other works that explain the Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy of Bhakti Ras. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's philosophy of inconceivable simultaneous oneness and difference, Achinta Bheda Bhed Tattva, explains that living entities possess the same qualities as the Lord. The Lord is eternal, cognizant, and blissful. So is the individual soul. In this way, the Lord and the individual soul are the same. But quantitatively, they are vastly different. The Lord, by his desire, creates, maintains and destroys billions of universes. But the infinitesimal soul can never even imagine such immeasurable power. This same simultaneous difference and oneness is present in different relationships that Lord Krishna exhibits with his eternal associates. The Lord sports with his devotees as if he is one of them and equal to them. Yet he remains the Supreme Lord, although not exhibiting his divine opulence. Śrīla Rupa Gosvāmī, the dearmost disciple of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, differentiated among the various features of the activities of Sri Sri Radha Govinda and realized the high position of their incomparably sweet conjugal dalliances. He then juxtaposed this realization to the simultaneous oneness and difference in Mahaprabhu's Achinta Bheda Bhed Tattva. The service to this is chapter 2 now. The service to Śrīmatī Radharani. All of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's associates and followers accepted and practiced the principles taught by Śrīla Rupa Gosvāmī. Each of six of the Goswamis are factually forms of Radharani's divine qualities. All the 6 Goswamis are factually forms of Radharani's divine qualities. The 6 Goswamis accepted Radharani, the daughter of King Vrishabhanu, as their all in all. Through that relationship, they easily achieved pure devotional service to Lord Krishna. Dandavat Pranam Sundari Hari Prabhu and Pavatarani Mataji. In their writings and by their examples, they have mercifully taught others how to be pure followers of Śrīmatī Radharani and how to serve Lord Krishna. Before Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu did so, Srila Bilva Mangal Thakur and Srila Madhavendra Puri were teaching the bhakti path. But they had not systematically preached the method of service to Śrīmatī Radharani. After their contribution, Mahaprabhu and his eternal associates, the 6 Goswamis, firmly established the process of Radha Dasyam. Without service to Śrīmatī Radharani, it is difficult to achieve pure devotional service to Lord Krishna. In the 9th verse of the Nectar of Instruction, Rupa Goswami mentions the topmost places in all of creation. Vaikuntaj janito vara madhupuri tatrapi rasotsavar vrindaranyamudara pani ramanat tatrapi govardhana radha kundamihapi gokulapate premamrita plavanat kuryadasya virajato giritate sevam viveki naka. The holy place known as Mathura is spiritually superior to Vaikunta, the transcendental world, because the Lord appeared there. Superior to Mathura Puri is the transcendental forest of Vrindavan, because of Krishna's Ras Leela pastimes. And superior to the forest of Vrindavan is Govardhan Hill, for it was raised by the divine hand of Shri Krishna and was the site of his various loving pastimes. And above all, the super excellent Sri Radhakund stands supreme, for it is overflooded with the ambrosial nectarian prem of the Lord of Gokul, Shri Krishna. Where then is that intelligent person who is unwilling to serve this divine Radhakund, which is situated at the foot of Govardhan Hill? Rupa Goswami's writings are rife with his contemplations of connecting with Krishna by serving Radha. Verse 23 of Sri Chatu Pushpanjali records Srila Rupa Goswami's beautiful prayer to Radharani. I don't think this is divided properly, so let's see. Karuna muhurartaye param tava vrindavana chakravartini apike sharipur yata bhavit Sachatu Prarthana Bhajanam Jana. Anyways, O Queen of Vrindavan, moment after moment, I beg only for your kindness. By your kindness, may this person become able to offer proper prayers to Lord Krishna, the enemy of Keshi. Further, in Sri Gandharva Samprathanashtakam, verses 2 and 3, we read, Hadevika kubharagar gadayadya vacha yache nipatya bhuvi dandavarur vatarti asya prasadam abudasya janasya kritva Gandharvikene jagane gananam videhi. O Devi Gandharvika, in utter desperation, I throw myself on the ground like a stick with a choked voice, humbly implore you to please be merciful to this fool and count me as one of your own. Shame Rama Rama Ramana Sundarata Varishta Saundarya Mohita Samasta Jagaj Janasya Shamasya Vama Bhujabhata Tanum Kadaham Tvamindira Virala Rupa Param Bhajami. O Śrīmatī Shama, your master is even more charming than Narayan Bhagavan, and his beauty enchants the entire creation. You are always at his left side, embraced by his arm, and your beauty cannot ever be equaled, even by that of Lakshmi Devi. When will I have properly worshipped such beauty? Similarly, Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written glorifications of Śrīmati Radharani in his song Radha Bhajane Jadi. Radha Bhajane Jadi Mati Nahi Bela Krishna Bhajana Tava Akarana Gela. If your desire for the worship of Śrīmati Radharani does not come about, then your so-called worship of Krishna is completely useless. Ayata parohita surajnahi jani arada virahita madhav nahi mani. Just as I never know the sun to be without sunlight, so I do not care to regard Madhav without Radha. Kevala Madhava Pujai so gyani Radhaya Nadara Koroya Bhimani. One who worships Madhav alone is imperfect in his knowledge, and one who disrespects Radha is simply conceited and proud. Kabahi nahi karovi tankara sanga chitte ichasi jadi vrajara saranga. You should never associate with such a person if you at all desire within your heart to participate in the eternal sportive pastimes of Vraj. Radhika dasi jadi hoy abhimana shigrai milai taba gokulakana. If one considers oneself to be a humble maidservant of Radhika, then such a person very quickly meets the Lord of Gokul. O Brahma Shiva Narada Shruti Narayani Radhika Padaraja Pujayemani. Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, Narad Muni, the personified Vedas, and Lakshmi Devi all honor and worship the dust of Radhika's lotus feet. Oyuma Rama Satya Shachi Chandra Rukmini Radhaya Avatar Sabe Amnayavani. The Vedic scriptures declare that the goddess Uma, Rama, Satya, Shachi, Chandra, and Rukmini are all personal expansions of Śrīmati Radharani. Heno Radha Paricharya Jakaradhana Bhakati Vinodatar Magaye Charana. Bhakti Vinod, whose only treasure is the service of such a Radha, humbly begs for her lotus feet. The worship... and Haribol, Vanksiwala Prabhu, Prajumna Prabhu, and Mantaramurti Mataji. Hare Krishna. The worship of Radha Krishna is the life and soul of the Rūpānuga Gaudiya Vaishnavas. Srila Raghunath Das Goswami considered Srila Rupa Goswami to be his guru and respected him accordingly. In Sri Manashiksha, Srila Raghunath Das Goswami taught his readers to serve Radha Krishna according to the instructions he received from Srila Rupa Goswami. This is what is meant by the term Rūpānuga. Srila Raghunath Das Goswami's constant heartfelt prayer was for the exclusive service of Radharani. In the 10th and 11th verses of Sri Manashiksha, Raghunath Das Goswami wrote the following instruction to his own mind. Ratim Gori Lile Apitapati Sondarya Kiranai Shachi Lakshmi Satya Paribhavati Sobhagya Valanai Vashikaira Chandra Valimukha Navina Vrajasati Kshipatyaradyatang Haridaitam Radham Bhajamana. O mind, please worship Lord Hari's beloved Radha. With the splendor of her beauty, she makes Rati, Gauri, and Leela burn with envy. With the power of her good fortune, she defeats Shachi, Lakshmi, and Satyabhama. And with her ability to control Krishna, she completely eclipses Chandravali and the other pious young girls of Raj. Haribol Sudevi Didi. Samangshi Rupena Smara Vivasha Radha Giri Pritor Vraje Shakshat Seva Labana Vidaye Targana Yujo Tareja Kya Dhyana Shravana Nati Panchamritamidam Tayan Nitya Govardhana Manudinang Tvam Bhajamana. O mind, in order to attain the direct service of the two divine lovers, Shri Radha Giridhari, in the company of their friends, every day you must constantly drink, with Srila Rupa Goswami, the five nectars of worshipping them. The 5 nectars of worshipping them, chanting their names, meditating on them, hearing about them, bowing down before them, and every day you must worship Govardhan Hill. So the Panchamritam is Ijya, that means worship. Akhya is referring to chanting their names. Dhyana, meditating on them. And Shravana, hearing about them. While doing that, you must every day worship Govardhan Hill. This is the process to attain the direct service of Sri Radha Giridhari in the company of their friends. Okay. Raghunath Das Goswami's book, Sri Vilap Kusmanjali, verse 43, describes the following. Yasyankaranjita shirastava mana bhange goshtendra sunuradikam sushamam upaiti Laksharasa Sachakada Padayoradhaste Nyasto Mayapyatitaram Chavima Apsyatiha. Sorry. His head reddens by the marks of your feet as he tries to soothe your jealous anger. Lord Krishna has become extremely handsome. When, decorated with nectar red lac by me, will your feet become very splendid. That's from Vilap Kusmanjali. So Krishna's head reddens by the marks of your feet as he tries to soothe your jealous anger. Lord Krishna has become extremely handsome. When, decorated with nectar red lac by me, will your feet become very splendid. Beautiful, huh? And in verse 131 of Sri Viṣṇākānanda Bhida Ananda, it's Vishaka, Ananda, Abhida. Viṣṇākānanda Bhida. Okay, got it. Viṣṇākānanda Bhida. Got it. Sorry, I always have a hard time saying that. Viṣṇākānanda Bhida. Śrīla Raghunath Das Goswami writes in that Viṣṇākānanda Bhida Stotram. Bhajami Radham Aravinda Netram Smarami Radham Madhura Smitasyam Vadami Radham Karuna Paradram Tato Mamanyasti Gatir Nakapi. I worship Radha who has lotus eyes. I remember Radha who has a sweet smile. And I speak of Radha who is melted with compassion. There is nothing else for me. She is my life and soul. Okay, and now we come to the last chapter that we're reading today. Oh, Hare Krishna, Vrinda Didi. And Sudevi Didi, Hari Bol. Okay, the process of RūPāNUGA-BHAJANA. The lotus feet of Sri Vrishabhanunandini Śrīmatī Radhika are the spiritual treasure of the RūPāNUGA process. The pleasure pastimes of Shri Shri Radha Krishna can only be realized by following in the line of Rupa Goswami. Among all of Radha's maidservants, the Sakhis and Manjaris, Rupa Manjari, Srila Rupa Goswami, is topmost. She is expert at explaining all of Radha's and Krishna's leelas. Whoever wants to taste these conjugal loving pastimes should follow Rupa Goswami. This is the sum and substance of the RūPāNUGA process. Srila Narottam Das Thakur's Shri Rupa Manjari Pada is the first song in the Lalasa section of his collection of devotional prayers called Prarthana. Here he teaches the mindset of a RūPāNUGA Vaishnav and the process of praying to Shri Rupa Manjari. Shri Rupa Manjari Pada Shri Mor Sampada Shri Mor Bhajana Pujana Shri Mora Pranadhana Shri Mora Abharana Shri Mora Jīvana Jīvana Shri Mor Jīvana Jīvana. The lotus feet of Sri Rupa Manjari are my treasure, my devotional service, and my object of worship. They give my life meaning, and they are the life of my life. Shri Mor Rasanidhi, Shri Mor Vancha Siddhi, সেই মোর বেদের ধরমা, সেই ব্রত সেই তপ, সেই মোর মন্ত্র জপ, সেই মোর ধরমা karama. They are the perfection of ras, and they are perfection worthy of attainment. They are the very law of the Vedic scriptures for me. They are the meaning of all my fasts and penances, and my silent uttering of my mantras. They are the basis of religion and activities. Hoyanukula habe vidhi, she pade hoibe siddhi, nirakhibo e dui nayane, she rupa madhuri rashi, Pranakuvalaya shashi, prafulita habe nishidine, prafulita habe nishidine. By the purifying process of favorable devotional service, one will attain perfection with these ends, with these two eyes, be able to see. His transcendental form is shining like moonlight in my heart, and my heart therefore shines and reciprocates. In other words, the ordinary moon lights up the night, and its shine illuminates other objects. But the moon of the effulgence of the form of Sri Rupa Manjari shines into the heart, and makes the heart also shine back into the spiritual sky, back to the spiritual sky. This moon shines not only in the nighttime, but day and night. That's a very interesting translation. Although it doesn't really translate a lot of the verse. Anyways. Like, where is Prana Kuvalaya Shashi? Oh, I guess Kuvalaya Shashi is the moon. Okay, never mind. Tuva adarshanayahi garale jaralo dehi jiradina tapi Jīvan. Aha Prabhu Koradaya Deho More Pada Chaya Narottama Loy Loy Sharan Narottama Loy Loy Sharan. Your absence from my vision is like a dose of strong poison, and I will suffer till the end of my life. Narottam Das Thakur says, please give me your mercy and the shade of your lotus feet. Śrīla Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, the greatest acharya from among all of the Rūpanuga Vaishnavas, was always chanting this song and teaching it to others. He also taught that one should take shelter of the lotus feet of the Manjaris. A common mood among Rūpanugas is to greedily long for an opportunity to serve in the spiritual world. This mood, this bhav, is known as lalasamai, is expressed as an expression of future fulfillment. The supplicant is asking, when When, in anticipation. You see all these songs having Kobe. When will that day be mine? In the following bhajan, Srila Narottam Das Thakur inquires as to when his guru, Srila Lokanath Das Goswami, will offer him to the lotus feet of Srila Rupa Goswami. Shuniyachi sadhu mukhe bole sarvajan Shri Rupa kripai mile jugala charana. I have heard from the mouths of pure devotees that by the mercy of Sri Rupa Goswami, one can attain the lotus feet of Shri Shri Radha and Krishna. Aha Prabhu Sanatana Gora Parivara Gora Parivara Sabe Mili Vancha Purna Goro Amar. O my Lord Sanatan Goswami and the associates of Gauranga, all of you kindly fulfill my desires. Shirupera kripa jeno amaprati hoy she padaya shrajan she mahashay. Let the mercy of Sri Rupa Goswami be upon me, for whoever has taken shelter of him is my master. O Prabhu Lokanata Kabe Shange Loya Jabe Shri Ruper Pada Parme More Samarpibe. When will my Lord Lokanath Goswami take me with him and place me at the lotus feet of Sri Rupa? Enoki hoibe mor narmasaki kane anugata narotame koribe shasane. Will it ever happen to me that the dearest Sakis will chastise their servant Narottam Das? I'm not sure about the word chastise. Will they ever? Shasan is like come under their tutelage. Like it means like discipline. Let's see. See, the word shasan is administration, rule, command, order, authority, reign, control. Punishment is one meaning, but it doesn't really fit there in this context. Control, role, yeah. Okay. Only those who are not attracted by the opulence of Vaikuntha can serve Radha Krishna. Srila Narottam Das Thakur anxiously prayed to Sri Rupa Manjari, when will you engage me to serve Shri Shri Radha Krishna? Service to Radha and Krishna is the pure activity, the dharma of the soul. The karma, jnana, and yoga processes are hard and dry like stone or wood, and are not the spontaneous character of the soul. By practicing those processes, one will never feel bliss. Only by the service of Shri Shri Radha Govinda will the soul enjoy transcendental bliss. While this pure happiness can manifest in the practice stage of bhakti, sadhan bhakti, it especially manifests in the perfectional stage. But it will never come by the activities of karma, jnana, and yoga. To serve Shri Shri Radha Madhav, one should follow Srila Rupa Goswami's teachings. Without following his teachings, no one will be able to enter, enjoy, or realize the divine pastimes of Shri Shri Radha Govinda. Therefore, Srila Narottam Das Thakur prayed for this in his songs. One such prayer is Song 1 of Śrīla Bhakti Jīvana Janārdana. O Radha Krishna Sevon Moi in Jīvane Marane Tar Stan Tar Lila Dekho Ratri Dine. I will serve Radha and Krishna during life and after death. I will see day and night the pastimes and see the places of pastimes. Hare Krishna, Shubhananda Prabhu. Jaistana Jelila Kore Jugala Kishore Sakhir Sangini Hoya Tahe Hoya Bhor. Wherever the pastimes of the young couple are being performed, I will be absorbed in them as a girlfriend in the company of other girlfriends. Shirupa Manjari Pada Sevani Rabadi Tar Pada Parmamo Tar Pada Parmamo Mantra Maho Shadhi. I think there's a mistake, like big mistakes in this. Let me just, 1 second. I forever serve the feet of Sri Rupa Manjari. Those lotus feet are my mantra and medicinal herbs. I'm just checking though. 1 second. Sri Rupa Manjari Pada Se. Oops. Sri Rupa. Is it this song? Yeah. Sorry guys. I was just trying to find the verse. Okay, this is an interesting thing. You see how it says tar, it's supposed to be tar pada parma. But in Bengali, in Bengali pronunciation, when there's a conjunct with words like, they don't say padma, they say poddo. They can't say dba like that. They say tar pad. Anyways, so that's why it says tar pada poddo instead of padma. I forever serve the feet of Sri Rupa Manjari. Those lotus feet are my mantra and medicinal herbs. Shirati Manjari Devi More Korodoya Anukhan Deho Tua Pada Padma Chaya. O Shri Rati Manjari, O holy goddess, be merciful to me and constantly provide me shelter at your lotus feet. Shirasa Manjari Devi Koro Abhadan Anukhan Deho Tua Para Parma Dhyan. O Shri Rasmanjari, O holy goddess, mercifully glance at me and allow me to always meditate on your lotus feet. O Vrindavane Nitya Nitya Jugala Vilasa Prarthana Koro Ye Sada Narottama Dasa. The couple's ongoing eternal pastimes in Vrindavan are always prayed for by Narottam Das. Srila Prabodhananda Saraswati Thakur was a topmost follower in the Rūpānuga line. His glorification of Śrīmati Radharani in his Shri Radha Rasa Sudha Nidhi is unsurpassed. Here's the third verse. Yo Brahma Rudra Shuka Narada Bhishma Mukyai Alakshito na Sahasa Purushasya Tasya Sadhya Vashikarana Churnamananta Shaktim Tam Radhika Charana Renu Anusmarami. I meditate on the dust of Shri Radha's feet, dust that even Brahma, Shiva, Shukadev, Narad, Bhishma, and a host of great saints cannot see. Dust that has limitless power. Dust that at once transforms the Supreme Personality of Godhead into Shri Radha's submissive servant. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, is the form of the mellow of the love of Shri Radha. When Radharani is with Krishna, he becomes even more sweet and attractive. Without Radha, Krishna alone has less pleasure. Rūpānuga practitioners, sadhaks, always remember the lotus feet of Radharani. The process for arousing Prem Bhakti is written about in Prem Bhakti Chandrika by Narottam Das Thakur. In the second text of chapter 6 of his poetic masterpiece, he explains the means and the end of a devotee's life. Manir smarana prana madhura madhura dhama Jugala vilasa smriti sar sadhya sadhana iha boy arnai tatva sarva siddha sar. Remembrance of the Lord's pastimes is the life and soul of the devotee. Remembering the sweet, loving pastimes of Radha and Krishna is the essence of all the processes. This is the goal of life, as well as the best means of achieving the goal. Besides the Sakis, no one can enter the secret pastimes of Shri Radha Govinda. This includes Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, Narad Muni, and Shukadev Goswami. Anyone who wants the association of Krishna, or who wants to see Shri Radha Krishna, has to follow Radharani's Sakis. Only those who follow the Sakis and attain Radharani's foot dust are able to control Krishna. Song 9 of Prem Bhakti Chandrika is called Radhika Charana Renu, the dust of the lotus feet of Shri Radhika. In this song, Narottam Das Thakur explains, O Radhika Charana Renu Bhushana Koriya Tanu Anayase Pabe Giridhari Radhika Charana Shray Je Koreshe Mahashay Tare Mui Jao Boli Hari. One who adorns his body with the dust of the lotus feet of Śrīmati Radhika will easily get Lord Giridhari. By taking the lotus feet of Śrīmati Radhika as his ashray, or sole refuge, he becomes an exalted devotee. To him I say, excellent, bravo! Jaya Jaya Radha Nam Vrindavana Jardham Krishna Sukha Vilaser Nidhi Heno Radha Gunagan Na Shunilo Morkan Panchita Korilo More Vidhi Vanchita Korilo More Vidhi. All glories to Sri Radha's name. Vrindavan is her abode. She is the wealth of Krishna's blissful pastimes. If my ears never hear such glories as Radha's, then I have been cheated by the hands of destiny. Tar bhakta sange sadha rasa lila prem katha je kore she pai ghana shama ihate vimukha je tar kabu siddhi nai Anahi jeno shunitar naam Nahi jeno shunitar naam. One who is always in the association of devotees one who is always in the association of devotees who hear about and discuss Prem Katha, topics on divine love, such as Raslila pastimes in Vrindavan. He will get the lotus feet of that Krishna whose bodily hue is like a dark blue monsoon cloud. He who is adverse to hearing and discussing these topics will never achieve the goal of life, nor do I ever want to hear his name. Interesting, here it says Raslila Prem Katha. I'm used to seeing it written Ras Lila. Let's just see in, because I'm working on the songbook and so I just want to, Radhika Charana Renu. Well, in our Bengali Gaudiya Giti Kucha, it says Raslila, not Raslila. I'll have to check other songbooks. Okay. Krishna Nam Gane Bhai Radhika Charana Pai Radha Nam Gane Krishna Chandra Shankhepe Kohino Katha Guchao Manera Vyatha Dukhamoy Anya Katha Dvandva. Oh brothers, by chanting Krishna's names, one can get Radhika's lotus feet. And by chanting Radha's names, one can get the moon-like Lord Krishna. In a few brief words, I have told what gives relief to this aching heart. Other talks are simply full of misery with conflicting words and thoughts. The glorification of Sri Radharani's lotus feet is found in verse 13 of Radha Rasa Sudha Nidhi. Vrindavaneshwarita vaiva padaravindam premamritaika makarandara soghapurnam hridyarpita madhupate smarata pamugram nirvapayat paramashitala Shitalamashrayami. O Queen of Vrindavan, I take shelter of your lotus feet, which are flooded with nectar, which are cool and pleasing, and which, placed over Lord Krishna's heart, extinguish the blazing fire of desire that torments him. Rasaraj Sri Krishna is the king of all rasas. When Sri Krishna sees Śrīmati Radharani's conjugal sulky anger, her man, he desires to pacify her. He pleads with her not to be so hard-hearted. But she will not give up her dark mood. Krishna tries a variety of ways to apologize to her, to appease her, to beg her forgiveness, and to humbly demonstrate his submission to her. He compliments Radharani and tries to romance her, but she still rejects all of his attempts. Krishna is suffering under the spell of Cupid. He anxiously wonders why the person who has the most beauty and the best qualities can be so cruel. Desiring to touch her lotus feet, his aching heart becomes calm, and he feels pacified. This has no effect on the intensity of Radharani's sulky mood. As told in Gita Govinda, Sarga 10, verse 8. Krishna then utters, Smara garala kandanam, mama shirasi mandanam, dehi parapallavam udaram. Jvalati maidaruno madana kadananalo, haratu taru upahita vikaram. O my beloved, the delirium of love has lodged in my head. Place the fresh petals of your enchanting feet. Place the fresh petals of your enchanting feet there to counteract its poison, and let those feet pacify the harsh fire of amorous desires burning within. Then Krishna catches her feet, pulls them towards himself. Krishna catches her feet, pulls Radharani's feet towards himself with great longing and affection, and places them to his chest. With this, Cupid's effect dissipates, and Krishna's heart is soothed. The lotus feet of Radharani are full of the nectar of love, and are cooling to the heart. For this reason, among others, Rūpānuga Vaishnavas worship Radharani's lotus feet. For this reason, among others, Rūpānuga Vaishnavas worship Radharani's lotus feet. Sorry, I read that wrong. Her footprints adorn the whole of Braj Mandal. The very touch of her lotus hands beautifies the blossoming creeper buds. Witnessing this, the birds of Vrindavan chant Radharani's fame. It is said that in their hearts, all Rūpānuga Vaishnavas live in this Vrindavan. This is explained in Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi, text 14. Radha karavachita pallava vallarike, Radha padanka vilasan madhura stalike, Radha yasho mukhara mattaka ghavalike, Radha vihara vipine ramatam manome. I pray that my heart may find its happiness in the Radha's pastime forests, where the vines bear flowers picked by Radha's own hands, where many charming places bear Radha's footprints, and where the birds passionately sing of Radha's glories. In the same way that the 7 oceans decorate this universe, Radharani's 7 qualities decorate her. This beautiful analogy is made in Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi, text 18. Vidagda sindur anuragara saika sindur, vatsalya sindur atisandra kripaika sindhum, lavanya sindur amrita chavirupa siddhum, Shriradhika spuratu me hridikeli siddhum. May Sri Radha, who is an ocean of intelligence, a nectar ocean of love, an ocean of kind affection, an ocean of great mercy, an ocean of beauty, an ocean of nectar splendor, and an ocean of transcendental pastimes, appear in my heart. Though Krishna is full of bliss and expert in all arts, still he learns the art of love from Śrīmatī Radharani. This prayerful mood is disclosed in Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi, text 142. Radha nama sudarasam rasaito jivastu me vivala pado tat padakankita sucharatam vrindavata vrindata vipitishu tat karmaiva karam karotu hridaya tasyam padam dhyayatam tar bhavotsavatam param bhavatu me tad prananate ratim. May my tongue tremble with the desire to taste the nectar of Radha's name. May my feet follow her footprints in Vrindavan forest. May my hands work to please her. May my heart meditate on her feet. May I celebrate a great festival of love for the Lord of her life. Jai Shri Vrishabhanu Nandini Śrīmatī Radha Shri Vrindavan Vilasini Śrīmatī Radharani Ki Jai. Okay, so that is our reading for today. Tomorrow, on the auspicious appearance day of Śrīla Bhakti Jīvana Janārdana Gosvāmī Mahārāja, we will continue. We will read the worship of the divine couple, and then what's the chapter after that? The worship of the divine couple and the longing of our acharyas. And then we'll also read about a brief bio about Śrīla Bhakti Jīvana Janārdana Gosvāmī Mahārāja. So we'll end with Mahamantra, and that will be our reading for today. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari Shri Shri Radha Vinod Bihari Ju. Oh, sorry. Kishore, could you do Jadwani?
Jai Suprakash Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari Radha Vinod Bihari Radha Nainath Radharman Bihari Radha Marva Shri Shri Radha Rasa Bihari Ju Ki Jai Sri Govinda Govinath Madan Mohan Ju Ki Jai Jai Nitya Leela Pravishta Om Viṣṇu Par Brahmaham Sabri Vrajachari Varyastotrishta Shishiman Bhakti Jīvana Bharati Gosvāmī Guru Mahārāja Ki Jai Jai Nitya Leela Pravishta Om Viṣṇu Par Brahmaham Sabri Vrajachari Varyastotrishta Shishiman Bhakti Jīvana Janārdana Gosvāmī Mahārāja Paripavan Śrīla Gurudev Ki Jai Jai Nitya Leela Pravishta Om Viṣṇu Par Stotrishta Shishiman Bhakti Bhakti Gosvāmī Mahārāja Ki Jai Jai Nitya Leela Pravishta Om Viṣṇu Par Stotrishta Shishiman Bhakti Jīvana Gosvāmī Mahārāja Ki Jai Jai Nitya Leela Pravishta Om Viṣṇu Par Stotrishta Shishiman Bhakti Vikrama Gosvāmī Mahārāja Ki Jai Jai Nitya Leela Pravishta Om Viṣṇu Par Stotrishta Shishiman Bhakti Sarup Damodar Mahārāja Ki Jai Jai Nitya Leela Pravishta Om Viṣṇu Par Stotrishta Shishiman Gaur-Govinda Swami Mahārāja Ki Jai Jai Nitya Leela Pravishta Om Viṣṇu Par Stotrishta Shishiman Bhakti Vai Bhavapuri Goswami Mahārāja Ki Jai Jai Nitya Leela Pravishta Om Viṣṇu Par Stotrishta Shishiman Bhakti Jīvana Janārdana Gosvāmī Mahārāja Ki Jai Śrīla Bhakti Jīvana Janārdana Gosvāmī Mahārāja Ki Jai Jai Nitya Leela Pravishta Om Viṣṇu Par Stotrishta Shishiman Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Mahārāja Ki Jai Nitya Leela Pravishta Om Viṣṇu Par Stotrishta Shishiman Bhakti Rakshak Shridhar Goswami Mahārāja Ki Jai नित्यालेल प्रविष्टं विष्णुपारस्तोत्रस्त शिशुमान् भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी गोस्वामी महाराज श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। नित्यालेल प्रविष्टं विष्णुपारस्तोत्रस्त शिशुमान् भक्तिद्वैतमार्ग गोस्वामी परम गुरु महाराज की जय। जय नित्यालेल प्रविष्टं विष्णुपारस्तोत्रस्त शिशुमान् भक्ति प्रज्ञान केशव गोस्वामी महाराज परम गुरुदेव की जय। जय नित्यलीला प्रविष्टं विष्णुपादस्तोत्रस्त शेषमाद जगद्गुरु श्री वर्षपाना विदेविदैतदास शिल भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। स्वापरिकार शिल प्रभुपाद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर की जय। नित्यलीला प्रविष्टं विष्णुपाद महापरम भगवत परवार परमहंस स्तोत्रस्त शिष्यमार गौर किशोर दास बाबूजी महाराज की जय। नित्यालेल प्रविष्टं विष्णुपाद सप्तम गोस्वामी ष्टोत्रस्त शिशुमाद सचिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर महाशय की जय। नित्यालेल प्रविष्टं विष्णुपाद वैष्णव सर्वभौम वैष्णव सम्राट शिशुमाद जगन्नाथ दास बाबूजी महाराज की जय। सूर्य कुंडवासी सिद्धाश्रम मधुसूदन दास बाबूजी महाराज की जय। श्री उर्वरास सुधरान दास की जय। करविरान आचार्य शिष्य बलदेव विभूषण प्रभु की जय। महामहोपाध्याय रसिक शिरोमणि शिल विश्वनाथ चक्रवर्ती ठाकुर पार की जय। शिल राधारमण चक्रवर्ती ठाकुर पार की जय। शिल कृष्ण चरण चक्रवर्ती ठाकुर की जय। शिल गंगा नारायण चक्रवर्ती ठाकुर की जय। जय शिल रसिकानंद मुरारी प्रभु की जय। जय शिल रामचंद्र कविराज की जय। श्री लोचन दास ठाकुर की जय। श्री नरहरि शंकर ठाकुर की जय। जय शिल नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर महाशय श्रीनिवासाचार्य श्यामानंद पंडित प्रभुत्राय की जय। शिल कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी प्रभु की जय। यशोदार काव्य शिल वृंदावन दास ठाकुर की जय। श्री अष्टकविराज शुभ सुरजान नित्यानंद द्वरश गोपाल श्री चौषति महंत की जय। जय श्री रूप श्री सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ सर गोस्वामी प्रभु की जय। शिल रूप गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय। शिल रघुनाथ गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय। शिल सनातन गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय। जय श्री स्वरूप दामोदर रॉय रमानंद लोकनाथ गर्भ आदि गौर प्रसाद वृंद की जय। नमाचार्य शिल हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसरी गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। शिल ईश्वर परिपार की जय। शिल माधवेंद्र परिपार की जय। श्री बिल्व मंगल ठाकुर की जय। जय श्री अंतरद्वीप मायापुर सिमंद्वीप गौतमद्वीप मध्यद्वीप कलिद्वीप ऋतुद्वीप जानद्वीप माधुर द्रुमाद्वीप रुद्रद्वीप मात्मक श्री नवद्वीप धाम की जय। श्री एक चक्र धाम की जय। श्री शांतिपुर धाम की जय। श्री गौरचंद्र भगवान की जय। श्री श्री गौर गदाधर जी की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपीनाथ गोपी गोपा गो गिर गोवर्धन वर्षात्मक श्री ब्रजमंडल धाम की जय। श्री राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गंगा सती यमुना सती तुलसी भक्ति देव की जय। कृष्ण शक्ति स्वरूपिणी महाभाव स्वरूपिणी तप्त कंचन गौरंगी वृंदावनेश्वरी ब्रजेश्वरी वृषभानुनंदिनी श्रीमती राधारानी ठाकुरानी की जय। राधारमण कंठ श्रीमती राधिका महारानी की जय। श्री ललिता विशाख चित्र चंपकलता ढंग विद्या इंदुले करंग देवी सुदेवी सत्य वृंद की जय। श्री अनंग प्रेम मंजलाली श्री रूपलंग राघविल सुगुणरति कस्तूरी कमल नयन मणि अरि मंजारी वृंद की जय। श्रीमती वृंद देवी की जय। श्री भगवती पूर्णमासी कुमारी देवी की जय। श्री गोपीश्वर सर शिव महादेव की जय। राधा परंकित धाम श्री वृंदावन की जय। जय श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा सुदर्शन चक्र नीलमार्ग जी की जय। श्री तत्त गोपीनाथ की जय। शिल प्रभुपाद जन्मस्थान की जय। जय श्री जगन्नाथ पुरी पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र मंडल नीलाचल धाम की जय। सर्वा विघ्न विनाशन करे भक्त विघ्न विनाश श्री नरसिंह देव की जय। भक्तराज भक्त प्रवर श्री प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। श्री प्रहलाद लक्ष्मी नरसिंह देव की जय। श्री चरिराम चरि संप्रदाय चर्याचार्य की जय। श्री मध्वार मनोज विष्णु स्वामी नृत्याचार्य की जय। आकर मतरा श्री चैतन्य मार की जाय, श्री गौरी मार वृंद की जाय। ग्रंथरा श्रीमार भगवताम भगवद गीता चैतन्य चरितामृत चैतन्य भगवत जैव धर्म आदि सर्व गौरी वैष्णव ग्रंथ वृंद की जाय। श्री रूपानुगा भजन शिक्षक की जाय। जय त्रिभुवन मंगल श्री हरि नाम प्रभु की जय। त्रिभुवन मंगल श्री हरि नाम संकीर्तन धर्म की जय। कल केर प्रेमदान श्री हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय। जय त्रिभुवन मंगल धन्य कलियुग ब्रह्म श्री हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम नाम हरे हरे। महामंत्र की जय। श्री आनंद पुरी वैष्णव वृंद की जय। श्री समकट गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय नित्य लीला प्रविष्टो विष्णु पारस्तोत्र श्री श्रीमार शुर रसिक वैष्णव शिला भक्ति जीवन जनार्दन गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जय श्रीमद् भक्ति जीवन जनार्दन गोस्वामी महाराज शुभ अधिवास आविर्भाव तिथि महामहोत्सव की जय। जय श्रीमद् भक्ति जीवन जनार्दन गोस्वामी महाराज परम शिक्षक गुरुदेव की जय। जय श्रीनिताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरे हरे बोल। ओम वृंदाय तुलसी देव्यै प्रियै केशवस्य च कृष्ण भक्ति प्रददेवी सत्यवत्याय नमो नमः। वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः।
Dandavat pranams, everybody. Let's see who. Nri Hari Prabhu, Bhavatarani Mataji, Kishore Krishna Prabhu, Shubhananda Prabhu, and let's see. I'm just checking. And Ganga Mataji, Raseshwari Mataji, Vidyalala Sadidi, Vangsiwala Prabhu, Pradumna Prabhu, Mantaramurti Mataji, Suryavi Didi, Vrinda Didi, and all other devotees watching, Dandavat Pranams. So tomorrow we will have we'll read the second half of this beautiful booklet, and then continue on with our Chaitanya Bhagavat readings. Is there anything anybody would like to say before we end this video?
Can we see the songbook? How the songbook is going so far?
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, you were going to show us 2 days ago, but then
then I had to got the call from nature. Okay, let me open this up. 1 second. Okay. Projects, Gaudiya Giti Gucha. Last night I finished going through all the Bengali songs. Checking everything. Now, where are we? Gaudiya Giti Gucha song order. That's where it'd be. Here. Okay. So now, before the songbook was organized by language, so it first started with Bengali songs, and then it had Sanskrit stotrams, and then Sanskrit songs, and then Hindi songs, and at the end there's a couple Oriya songs also. So it was all done by language. But I've gotten so much feedback from devotees all over the world, and I even did a poll, and the overwhelming majority was everybody wants it not to be divided by language, but only to be divided by topic. And then within each topic, it will be divided by language, but it wouldn't be the other way around, like that. So now this is how the book will be organized. Shri Guru, Vaishnavas, Panchatattva, Gauranga, Radha, Krishna. I thought we changed that. We're actually going to put Krishna first and then Radha. Then Dham, Parikar, Nam Kirtan, Namashtakam, Shishakshashtakam, instructions to the mind. There's a few songs to the mind like that. Shri Upadeshamrita, Sharanagati, Arti, Mahaprasad, and Akadashi. So the book will be a lot more simple, the table of contents. And then, so now the songbook will start. See, it starts with Sanskrit Sotams, Guru Vashtakam, Keshavacharya Ashtakam, Prabhupada Padmastavaka, then Guru Parampara, then all these Bengali songs. Ramananda is really asking, he's begging for, what is it called? Haha Prabhu Lokanath Rakopada Dvande and Lokanath Prabhu Tumi Doya Koromore. And that you can also sing for Shri Guru, so I'm thinking of adding that in now also. We'll see. Then Vaishnav, and then at the end of the Vaishnav section is Rupa Goswami. So we'll have the Śrīla Gosvāmī Ashtakam, then Yankali Rupa Shri, and that leads into the Panchatattva. And then in this Panchatattva chapter, we're going to add the song, the Srivas Ashtakam, and then the Bengali song for Srivas Thakur. Then for Gadadhar Pandit, we'll start with the Gadadhar Ashtakam, and then the Bengali song for Gadadhar Pandit. And then for Advaita Acharya, the Advaita Ashtakam, and then the Bengali song for him, Jai Jai Advaita. And then Nityananda Prabhu, Nityananda Ashtakam, and then all these songs for Nityananda. Mahaprabhu told me to add in, how does it go? Are Bhai Nitai Amar Doyar Abadhi and Deko Nitai Chander Madhuri. Those are such beautiful kirtans. I wanted to add it in the first edition, but I don't know. We'll see, because we're trying not to make this songbook too big also. Then after Nityananda Prabhu, there'll be the Gaur Nitai songs, and then Gauranga and his associates. All these songs with Mahaprabhu with his associates. So that's that section. And then Shri Gauranga. Actually, I think we'll call it now Gaurahari. Because there can be other Gaurangas, Gaura, Anga, but there's only one Gaurahari. Anyways, we'll see. Then we're going to add in the first Chaitanya Ashtakam. There's 3 Chaitanya Ashtakams written by Rupa Goswami, but we'll add in the first one. And also there's Shachi Shunvashtakam by Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. And of course, there's already the Kodrum Chandra Bhadran Upadesh by Śrīla Bhakti Jīvana Thakur is like 20 verses. I'll start with the stotrams. Then the Sanskrit songs, Pashya Sachi Sutam Anupama Rupam, Vande Vishvambara Parakamalam, Sake Kalaya Gauram Udaram. And then all the Bengali songs. For Mahaprabhu, we're going to add this song, Shachi Sutta Gaura Hari, Navadvipa Avatari. It's a beautiful song. Krishnadas Prabhu used to sing it a lot. It kind of goes through all of Mahaprabhu's, like his entire life in like 4 verses. It's a beautiful song. And then we're going to add in this song also, Amito Durjan Ati Sada Durachar. It's just, I hear it sung all the time in the mat, so that's why we're adding it. And then for Krishna, then comes the Krishna section. And the Krishna section will have all these ashtakams, and then we're adding in the Chora Garganya Purushashtakam, which I never realized before, but for many mats, this is what they sing every day during Purushottam month, every day during Kartik month. It's like a very, So that's, we're adding that one in. And also the Ramachandrashtakam written by Murari Gupta, so that we have something to sing on Ram Nomi, and whenever you're in front of Ramachandra, I just thought that would be very helpful to have in there. There's always situations when we're in front of Ram Lila, we need something to sing, so that's... Then we're also adding in the Krishna section, we're adding in the song that Srila Prabhupada wrote. Bodo Kripa Koile Krishna, I think is what he wrote when he arrived in Boston Harbor. And Krishna Tava Punya Habibaya is when he was on the boat still, I think. I can't remember. But we're adding in. Is that right?
No, he wrote Bodo Kripa Koile after he got down, and then Krishna. Oh wait,
That's
I think that was right? That's what you said.
Yeah.
I don't know why I got confused.
No worries. And then, we're going to add in that song. There's also a beautiful song, Vrindavane Bhajan, written by Srila Prabhupada. It's such a beautiful song, but it's super long. So I'm not sure if we'll include that one. Then I am thinking to remove this song, Jai Mor Mukut Pitambar Dhari, because I've never heard anybody ever sing it. I don't even know how it got in the songbook. I mean, I must have been responsible for it, but I don't know why I got that in there anyways. So I'm going to remove that to make space for other songs. Then we'll add in Radhikashtakam number 1. That's by Rupa Goswami. Radhikashtakam number 2 by Raghunath Das Goswami. And then, And then, so that is So we came to the Radha section, and then within the Radha section, there's a subsection called Shri Radhashtak. Now, these are 8 songs from Śrīla Bhakti Thakur's Gitavali that he wrote to Śrīmati Radhika. He calls it the Radhashtak. So we have 5 of them. So I'm going to add in these three other ones to make it complete, so that we have the complete Radhashtakam. This song, Virajara Pore, is beautiful. It is, it's all talking about how Krishna is like a tamal tree and Radharani is like a golden vine, and the Sakis, Manjaris, they're like the leaves and twigs and flowers on the vine, and it's a very beautiful, descriptive song, kind of like in the 4th chapter of Chaitanya Charitamrita. Anyways, it's like that. And then Rasika Nagari is based on something by Raghunath Das Goswami. I forgot what it is. And then Mahabhav Chintamani is in Raya Ramananda Samvad, where it talks about Radharani's 3 baths, and it talks about all her ornaments and like that, and like how there are different moods and like that. So that this song is like that, Mahabhav Chintamani. So and then then in the Radharani section there's also Radha Krishna. We're going to add in the Jugala Kishore Ashtakam, which in the songbook it says it's written by Rupa Goswami, but I haven't been able to find it anywhere. I didn't really want to add this in personally, but it's in the Hindi Gauriya Giti Gucha, and a couple people have been really urging me to put it in, and so I thought, okay, if it's in the Hindi songbook, we should just add it. But I'm not so familiar with it. Then after Radha, Krishna and then Radha, then we come to the Dham section. And so we have Yamuna Ashtakam, Ganga Stotram, Govardhan Vaspartana Dashtakam, like that. And then there are these Bengali songs. So Kabe Gauravane Suradhuni Tate, and Hari Hari Kabe Habo Vrindavana Vasi. And then there's this song. So in Narottam Das Thakur's Prarthana, there's a section called, I forgot exactly what it is. It's like Vrindavan Vas something, Lalasmai Prarthana, something like that. But it's a group of 5 songs of his like yearning for residence in Vrindavan, full of separation. And so one of the songs is Hari Hari Kabe Habo Vrindavanavasi, and another one is this Hari Hari Ar Kabe Palatibe Dasha. This is a beautiful song. There's an article by Śrīla Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur on this song. It's very beautiful Dham Kirtan. It's really nice to sing, especially when you're on Vrajamandal Parikrama and like that. And then the other songs are also really beautiful. Hari Hari Arki E Mondasha Habo, and Hari Hari Boro Shelo Marame Rahilo, and Karanga Kopina Loya. They're such beautiful songs, and I'm like itching to add them in. But I think I gotta control myself. So, all right. That's Dham. Now we come to Parikar. So Lalitashtakam, Vrindadevashtakam, Gopi Geet, Bhavarnave Pore Mora, Amar Samanhina. So the prayer to Janava Devi, prayer to Yogamaya. Oh yeah, I should probably put... Anyways, never mind. I'm just getting ideas all of a sudden. Because Yamunashtakam goes together with Lalitashtakam, because we sing Yamunashtakam for Vishaka Devi, because Vishaka is Yamuna. And there's in Srila Jiva Goswami's commentary, he writes that one can sing Yamunashtakam for Vishaka Devi. So I probably, after Lalitashtakam, I want to do this in the songbook, because after songs, I'll put at the end, like, for this song, go to this page, just so we can like connect songs that are often sung with each other. So I'll do that there, I guess. I just had the idea right now. Okay, so Krishna, Radha, Dham, Parikar. Now we come to Nam Kirtan. So yeah, we're already familiar with all these songs. These are all like short 1-verse songs written by Bhakti Vinod Thakur, like Jai Radha Madhava. And then, we're going to add in just a little thing like Vrindavana Vilasini Radhe Radhe Kanumana Mohini Radhe Radhe Aparada kshama koro radhe radhe seva adhikar diyo radhe radhe, like that. We're gonna add just like a little Radharani kirtan thing like that. And then this is what I'm really excited about. Okay, so there's Śrīla Rupa Goswami's Krishna Namashtakam. And we have, so Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote Bengali songs based on all the verses of Krishna Namashtakam. And we have 3 of them in our songbook: Jai Jai Harinam Chidananda Mritadam, Harinama Tua Aneka Sarupa, and Narad Muni Bhajai Vina. But now we're going to be adding in all the rest. So these 5 songs, so that we'll put the verse and then have the song underneath it, and then the verse, song underneath it, so that you really know what you're singing. Yeah, I love complete sets, and then you can go really deep into it and see the whole flow and where it fits into, it just changes how you sing these songs when you actually know what it's based on and where it fits into the Namashtakam. So then Nam Mahima, this song here, Krishna Nam Dhare Koto Bol, is like this song I'm probably most excited about that's being added in. It's such a dramatic, intense song about chanting Harinam. It's all about Nam, but it's like the way Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Thakur writes it, it's really dramatic and intense and it's beautiful though. Of like what happens when you chant and the effects and how you just go completely crazy and all it's a really awesome song. And then there's this song, Emon Harinama Korosar, written by Premananda Das Thakur. This is very commonly sung in the mats, so that's why I'm adding in that one. So I'm within Namashtak. Namashtak will be its own chapter, but within that I'm making a subsection for Nam Mahima for a few other. Yeah, and then the Hindi song, Hari se bara Hari ka nam, Prabhu se bara Prabhu ka nam, Antame nikala ye parinam, like that. So then Shri Shikshashtakam, there's this chapter, and we're adding in the 4 missing songs. So there's these 2 songs based on the 7th verse, and these 2 songs based on the 8th verse. So then we'll have complete Shikshashtakam. And then all the Upadeshamrita Kirtans by Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And then instructions to the mind. I don't know if we should have, this would be the only chapter in English. So I'm trying to figure out what I should write for this. Because we have Manashiksha by Śrīla Raghunath Das Goswami. And then these songs, Bhavana Bhavanoma Tumi Ati Dushta, Bhajare Bhaja. And then that song by Śrīla Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, Dushta Man Tumi Kiser Vaishnav. Then there are these Sharanagati Kirtans. And then Arti section. We're going to add in the, Bhale Gora Gadadhar Arati Nehari, which written by Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Thakur. It's like the Arti song for Gora Gadadhar. And that is what they sing in most of the mats. That's their Mangalarti song. So I just thought that would make the songbook more accessible for people in other Gaudiya mats, not just our Sangha. And it's also it's such a beautiful Arati song. So Srivas just translated that. Then the Mahaprasad section and Akadashi section. There's a really cool kirtan it's like the Adivas kirtan, the day that the Eve kirtan. It talks about Mahaprabhu and all the devotees, what they do on the eve before a big festival like Janmashtami or something. The kirtan performance that they have, that's beautiful. I really want to add that. And also there's a song we have the Mahaprabhu's observance of Akadashi, Hari Vasar, but there's a song also for how Mahaprabhu observes the Paran. It's a beautiful song. But I don't know. I think that might have to wait for the big songbook because we're trying to make this small. We're trying to keep this portable, this songbook. So anyhow, that is it. Now you know everything that's being added. Something I really want to add also is, so after the Gurvashtakam, Keshavacharya Ashtakam, Pranamami Sada Prabhupada Param, then there is the Bhaktivinoda Dashtakam, the Srila Gaurkishore Ashtakam, and the Jagannath Ashtakam, the Srila Jagannath Ashtakam, for Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Gaurkishore Das Babaji Maharaj, and Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, like those 3 ashtakams. I used to sing that every day when I was in Jagannath Puri. Like we would do Gurvashtakam. Like I would sing all those ashtakams and before Mangalarti. And they're really beautiful. And there's a recording of Śrīla Bhakti Gosvāmī Mahārāja singing them also. But I don't know. We're trying to see how much we can fit in without making the book like super massive. So
where are these recordings of Śrīla Bhakti Gosvāmī Mahārāja?
I don't remember where I don't remember. I could probably find it if I look for it somewhere. Gaur Sundar sent me a beautiful recording of Śrīla Bhakti Gosvāmī Mahārāja singing all the Bengali songs to Radharani in the Gaudiya Giti Kucha. As very nice. But probably could find it.
Could you send that to me, please?
Well, the thing with Gaur Sundar sent it to me on Messenger, and I can't find out how to download it from Messenger. I looked everywhere, and he can't find where the file is either. So it's just there in this one Messenger message from Gaur Sundar. So I guess what I could do is record my computer sound and just like capture it like that. But I would actually like to put them all in parts and then put them on the Gaudiya Kirtan app. So, it's really beautiful. Okay, I have to go now to Keshevji Gaudiya Math by Janti Mala. She's supposed to be coming here in 10 minutes. I'm gonna get her stuff and bring it here, and then she's gonna spend one night here. So thank you so much. That was kind of fun sharing that all with you. If you have any suggestions, any ideas, anything that any kind of feedback, please send it to me, because it's very helpful when we're there's one song, like I put out a comment showing all the new songs that we're adding on Facebook, and a couple devotees were saying, what is it? Jaya Sachinandana Sura Muni Vandana Kali Bhayanashana. What is it? Jayo He? The song by Śrīla Bhakti Jīvana Gosvāmī Mahārāja. And that's like what they sing at noon arti in Chaitanya Saraswat Math. And so far I've got 3 comments of people wanting that. Maybe we should add that just to. Anyways, this is the most difficult part, is like what to include and what to not include. Eventually, we are going to make a Gaudiya Giti Kucha that is complete and has all the songs that we want, and it will be, massive and big like this. So, But so there'll be the pocket edition and the massive dictionary encyclopedia edition, but that will be a while. All right, Dandavat pranams everybody. Let me look at the comments really quick. And Sudevi Didi is asking, so will the songbook, will it be bigger than the one that we have? It'll be a little bit thicker because of those songs that we're adding, but we're trying to make it significantly bigger. And then when will it be released? It has to be ready. We're out of stock. Right now, if you want to buy a songbook, you can't. There are no songbooks available. We're completely finished, and so we definitely need it by Gaur Purnima time. And I have a heck of a lot of work to do on it. And the thing is, we don't have anybody to lay it out right now. The person who usually lays out all of our books, she's not available all of a sudden. And so there's kind of an emergency looking for a book designer. If anybody here knows of any like really good book designer, please let me know. And then Bangsiwala Prabhu was saying, why not make an alternate encyclopedia version that contains all this? Okay, so that's what we're doing. And for now, you'll be able to get all the songs on the Gaudiya Kirtan app. We're making a new app also. So 2 big projects happening simultaneously. That we need to get ready ASAP.
There was a devotee who suggested a couple months ago that you can put a QR code or a scan code in the songbook, and you can scan, take you to the Gaudiya Kirtan app in the song.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, it was
that
Hari
that was you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that idea.
But Trini's book that just was republished by ISKCON Vrindavan, they put a QR code, and then you go directly from there. It takes you to a YouTube site, and all her songs are there. And,
that's really cool.
Yeah, fabulous to have that in your book. The ultimate encyclopedic of all the songs with how to sing it, and you can listen to.
That is a really good idea. I like it.
Me too.
And it could go at the end of the song, so that like I wanted to put something to indicate when you need to turn the page and when not, so that, and then maybe that could be like the page indication thing, so it serves two purposes: to show that it's the end of the song, and also it can, I don't know, maybe before, I don't know, I'll have to think of that, maybe by the title. Yeah, I don't know. We have to see how small it's possible to make the QR code also, because if we're doing it for every song, then we don't want it to be too like.
On my book, that QR code takes you to the ISKCON Vrindavan YouTube and the channel, and it takes you directly to my album with all the songs, and you scroll to what song you want to listen to. So you only have one QR code.
Okay. Yeah, so I could have just one QR code just at the beginning of the book or somewhere that takes you to the Gaudiya Kirtan app. That is an idea. Yeah.
And then you can play whatever song you want. It takes you to a list of all the songs in the book.
Nice. All right, I need to rush off because Vaijanti Mala is actually, I'm a bit late now, so I gotta run. I'll see you all tomorrow for to read RūPāNUGA-BHAJANA, the second half. Jai Shri Radhe. Hari Bol.
Thank you, Prabhu. Very well.
Thank you.
And I pronounce to all of you, Prabhu.
Dhanyavad.